Thank you. Our next guest is a very talented stand-up comedian and also a fine actor. He can be seen in person this weekend at Eckstein's in Richmond, Virginia. A pleasure to have him on this program. Please say hello once again to comedian Bill Maher. Bill.
Thank you very much. Ooh, it smells like champagne in here, doesn't it? Well, it's nice to be back here in New York. I love when they make these movies about New York, the future. You know, have you seen that 1999 Escape from New York? This city where everyone lives in fear and rats run all around. Oh, I hope that never happens. It is a crazy city. You know, I was in my hotel room the other day and I ordered down, I said, like a sandwich. They sent up 2 prostitutes. You know, ooh, too rough, sorry. Well, how about this one? I'll give you my impression of a New York City cop at the crucifixion. A New York City cop at the crucifixion. Show's over. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I do like New York. It can be pretentious. I was down in the subway the other day. You know, they have a sign in the subway in New York. It says, no expectorating. Do you know what this word means? Spitting, yes. Now, who is that sign for? I mean, are there drunks and bums down there using Shakespearean language now? Look out, Charlie. I gotta expectorate. I pray thee, move. Same thing in museums. That's why I don't like to go to museums here. You get next to a pretentious guy explaining, interpreting. I'd rather stew in my own ignorance. I was in the Met once. I hear this guy. I'm looking at this canvas. To my eye, it's blank. There's nothing on it. I hear this guy saying, no, don't you see? There's a little black dot in the middle. And that represents man's aloneness in the universe. Which was real impressive until the dot flew away. That's why, you know, I don't know much about art. That's why I hate going over. You go to somebody's house and they have a great work of art, and, you know, then they come to my house and I have the one where the dogs are playing poker. You know? Hard to convince. Oh, yes, Picasso did that. Didn't you know? He worked in velvet for a while. You know what else I love about New York? They're so energetic, the hoot. The men, actually anywhere, men just in crowds, in public, just... You know what I'm talking about? Because they actually think that's sexy. You know, just to go, you know. Like a woman is going to hear that and go, oh, I want to go to bed with that guy. You know, I don't know what goes through a man's mind that he thinks will attract a woman. A guy revving his engine in the car at, you know, a light. What? Again, what a lover if he can do that with his foot. The best man thinker of all time, John Hinckley. Remember his line of thought? Gee, how could I get Jodie Foster? Flowers, candy. No, I'll take a shot at Reagan. That's what chicks dig, sure. Which is so stupid because Reagan is totally indestructible. I mean, I don't know if he's a great president, a great leader, but he does one thing well. He lives. I mean, he's like a monster in a horror movie, this guy, you know? He gets shot, he gets cancer. Well, you know, it's like Reagan 2, Reagan 3, Reagan 4. He's like Jason, this guy. He's unbelievable. He goes down and then the eyes just open and there he is again. You know, in Russia, if the guy gets a cold, he's dead in a week. Our guy, which must be very frustrating for Vice President Bush. You know, because I'm sure when Bush got the job, he was thinking, oh, come on. What is this guy, 90, you know? I mean... And he's a sneaky guy, Bush. I bet you he, like, goes around the White House trying to scare him. Boo! Thank you very much. You were delightful.